and aiding anti-Semitism to spread on the platform. And Friday we had a really fun episode about Twilight. And you know, I wanted to do a really fun episode about Twilight today, but blame it on the anti-Semites. Blame it on Dan Clancy. It's Dan Clancy's fault that we are not talking about Twilight New Moon right now.
Thanks, Dan.
Oh, it's no longer... Dan, you're free. You're free of the curse. He's talking about Dan Clancy. And this whole situation got, if you can believe it, way worse. Literally mind-blowing levels of depravity. Friday night, a clip came out. Oh, thank you to Mood, by the way. We love Mood. And trust me, after today, you're going to need it. My straw is too short. My straw is... He's a fallen...
Whose fault is that?
You got a fucking little straw,
Whose fault
dude.
is that?
Yeah, whose fault is it?
Whoever's fault it is not...
Probably Dan's fault.
Thanks, Dan.
All the way, dude.
This is sad. Look at you. Look how his little tip is poking out.
That's Dan's fault, too.
Fucking loser.
This cannot happen again.
Oh, is that a thermos?
This is, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Keep for the cold.
Oh,
beverage.
for the cold. You should do the same for the hot.
I'll be honest. When I use a thermos to do hot, it's too fucking hot.
I know, yeah.
It never cools off.
The amount of times I've burned my lips
particular,
on like school trips with hot chocolate.
I'm literally the executive that throws hot coffee in his assistant's face when it's off by the wrong temperature.
You're literally that? You're going to do that?
No, I wouldn't. I could never. Oh, Lena, look, she brought me the tip.
Oh.
That's so what I needed. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dick Tip.
Squeeze that on there. Good stuff. Good start. All right. So, I guess first shout out Teddy Fresh with the Pygmy Hippo swag. 25% goes to the San Diego Zoo. It's on pre-sale for a limited time. Let's shout out to the Pygmy Hippos.
Shout
them out.
All of them.
Shout out to pygmies everywhere.
Also, Lena, can you do me a favor? I wanted to wear this shirt. I think we have it here, right?
It has the green in it.
Yeah, we have that.
It does?
Well,
shoulders.
it's not like chroma green, but it might be okay. We'd have to check.
Let's give it a shot.
Yeah, we can test it. Do you want it now?
Yes, please.
That is fucking
The
sick.
color of the color of
Do you know who produced the Ghost Rider
Kavanaugh.
Nicolas Cage film?
Ryan Kavanaugh.
Sure did. Launched the MCU.
You know, I was around the who's who in Hollywood, and I was working
Who's who
with,
in
like,
Hollywood?
pretty much every studio.
By the way,
Thriller stock price. Let's see where they're at.
Real quick, Nick, can you cut back to me? Am I still in Forks, Washington right now?
It's to help your eyes pop.
It's your beautiful blue eyes.
You're keeping the filter on me?
Yeah, so your eyes pop out.
That's funny. Wait, what? And nobody else? Just Dan?
I mean, the filter's only in the first movie, so we've kind of...
It's not
We
for the
haven't moved
movie.
on to New Moon yet.
I'm real robbing him.
You're real robbing me. Thank you.
Dan, your investment might be bouncing back. They suffered a huge hit in the first few days, but they've managed to climb their way back from minus 30 to minus 25.6.
Oh my God. I'm still so fucking...
What do you want, Doug?
broke.
What can I do? I'm doing a show. When he wants to play now, he just sits and barks at me.
Oh.
And it's so cute and it's so sweet.
Well, if you give in, you're going to teach him that works.
It does work.
Well, that's a problem, right?
I want him to tell me when he wants to play.
Okay, well, let's just play it with Ducky instead of what we were going to do today.
Yeah. Ow!
What?
It hit like that perfect spot.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry about that, dude.
Here, Ducks. Go get this. There you go. See? He just wants to play.
What a good dog.
Yeah, he's the best. So shout out to Triller Group Inc. They're doing great. We're very happy and proud of
Please
them.
pull it together, Triller.
So what else? Is there anything to? I mean, let's just do this. And I don't think it's gonna be as heavy duty as. Hold on, guys. Hit me with that music, Zach.
Clown music.
I don't know what's going on.
Why do you...
This happened last
damn
time
it.
too.
You forget that...
Because he wants to play.
Okay. I can play with him.
So, this is a nice fabric, a new fabric, right, Hila?
I love it, by the way.
Right on.
Yeah, I tried one of those too, and it's so soft and
Nice.
perfect.
Did you get one?
Yeah.
Nice.
I only take it right on my chest.
That's true.
That's fucking hard.
That
goes
is sick.
crazy. I'm gonna get on my Harley. All right, it keys out a little bit, but we're okay.
A lot.
A lot. Can you hit me with that blue filter, maybe? Just fuck the colors up so it doesn't key. Make me look like a Smurf. God dang it. Should I change? Is it that distracting? Yeah, it didn't. It
A
doesn't
little
help.
bit.
God dang it. Is there another shirt I can?
Yeah.
Jeez, gee whiz.
What a buzzkill.
Right. I got to get on the right shirt before I start. So sorry, guys. But I want to also say, since I'm here, I want to thank everybody who's been supportive in the subreddit and who's been backing me up and expressing that this is an important issue to them. Okay. And I'm grateful for that because it's not obvious today. It's really not. And you can tell by the amount of people who, instead of reflecting and wondering if they were doing the wrong or right thing, resorted to attacking me, calling me that I'm playing victim, that I'm making shit up. I've been accused of hallucinating. And this is just gaslighting. I care about racism. I've stood for that very consistently for the past like whatever years since the, you know what I mean? Like obviously I haven't been perfect, but I'm sure trying. Oh, this is nice.
Clean.
And so if you're against racism, you're against all racism or you're not. It's not like a pick and choose adventure. Now, I felt I did a pretty good job of highlighting how Hassan and other members of his community, streamers, have enabled anti-Semitism to be commonplace on Twitch. And essentially, they're obviously not very receptive on them. In fact, Hassan, I'm sad to say, did not watch any of it. He didn't watch a single point I made. Instead, he took to saying that I'm crazy, accusing me of hallucinating, saying I made a whole episode calling him anti-Semitic, which I never even called him anti-Semitic, if I'm being honest. I said I don't think he is. And honestly, gaslighting me and anyone else who cares about this, instead of responding to a single point, you know, he sets up these caricatures of points without actually looking at the question. I think it would be nice if he went through that, at least a little bit. But in the meantime, I'm not surprised, though. It's kind of what I expected, you know? So, but we went over showing terrorist propaganda with zero analysis, interviewing terrorists with zero critical analysis. Sneeko was unbanned, and Fresh and Fit was unbanned. And now I noticed also over the weekend that the Houthi pirate kid, the terrorist, yes, was also oh wait, not this one. So this is kind of a weird drama, but so he was. Oh yeah, this is it. He was unbanned. The Houthi fucking pirate terrorist kid was unbanned. They want him on Twitch. That's crazy. He has two channels. One is his throwaway. Wait, no, this is just his main channel. Okay. And this is an intentional choice by someone at Twitch to say, I want this kid unbanned. Now, if you think he's a terrorist or not, yeah, I will get to that. If you think this kid is a terrorist or not, we have proven that this and other images are real. This man is making actual death threats, calling for violence on Twitter. In what world is this somebody that Twitch wants back on their site? The execution we will carry out on all Zionists. Is this not disqualifying by itself, even without him being a terrorist? You know, who else can make tweets like this? And then Twitch comes coddling them back. Again, the evidence is lining up, stacking up. His account was later banned. I don't know when, sometime over the weekend or this morning, his thing got banned. And I don't know what's going on. Like, for sure, there's a level of incompetency at Twitch that is unmatched in any other social media network of their size. It's unmatched. Dan Clancy is a pathetic excuse of a leader. Like, this man just is literally running a shit show.
Thanks, Dan.
And I kind of jokingly said that I think Dan Clancy is anti-Semitic in our last episode, but I'm downright convinced that this man hates Jewish people. That's like the only explanation to account for everything I'm about to show you guys. So the Houthi kid was unbanned after I did my video. And now that this new thing is happening, there's like lots of controversy now with a Twitch panel that Frogan did. A lot of Frogan stuff. She made a Twitch panel where a lot of people, including myself, felt was deeply anti-Semitic. And then she went on Twitch and said that all veterans should get PTSD, which, so there's lots of, and then they banned Israel. There's a whole lot. But now that there's actually eyeballs and media talking about it, then all of a sudden he's banned again. Okay. So, Hassan, by the way, of course, once again, I think you guys should, I know there's lots of, oh wait, I don't have access? Hold on. Hassan, by the way, who has decided to call me crazy and not respond to any of my points. This is what he had to say about the Houthi pirate kid that said all Zionists should die. Without watching what I said.
I don't understand why you wouldn't care if he's out there tweeting an image of a Jewish person on a pike. I don't understand why this problem can't be approached with nuance. Because he is a teenager in Yemen, dude. These people have no material power. They cannot touch you. They cannot harm you. That's the point.
This philosophy is so fucked. Like, first of all, you're the one platforming him. He is influencing people because of you. And by the way, I'm not even criticizing the Houthi pirate kid. That kid can go in Yemen and fucking do all the memes he wants about spearing Jews. I'm criticizing you. My commentary is about you. And he does this thing where he makes it seem like it's all about the pirate kid. And by the way, you know, people, it's like saying, you know, there's a lot of like, you know, these kids in Congo who are taking people out of their houses and doing crazy genocide. They grew up in really shitty conditions. They were getting genocided. So, you know, it's like the bigotry of low expectations. Like, I expect nothing of this kid. I expect no decency, no quality at all because he grew up in Yemen, so he can post pictures of Jews being spiked. Like, not even a single word of condemnation for this disgusting, heinous fucking tweet, which, by the way, everybody was insisting was fake when I first mentioned it. Now that it's proven real, now it moved from it's fake to it doesn't matter. Interesting how that happens. Like, once again, this is the image Hassan is talking about. I mean, imagine they said all Turks or all Arabs and see like how fucking cool he'd be about. Hey, dude, come on. They grew up in a tough place.
Okay? There are real fucking Nazis in the United States of America. And also...
Guess what? Just because there's worse things, like the way that he's skirting criticism here is just so fucked up. He's saying there's bad things happening, so nobody can criticize me. You know, it's like, dude, get real, man. Just fucking take it on. And it makes me sad that people in his audience let him get away with this types of like hand waving of what was sincere and well constructed criticism, in my opinion.
What do you mean? It's just a person on a pike. There's no Jewish person on a pike on that photo unless I saw something different. Okay? This is why this entire conversation is fucking idiotic. it's not a Jewish person. He said, this is, I think if we're, why am I held accountable for some random fucking
Because you platformed him. How fucking hard is that? You're the one that put him on your channel unapologetically and then memed with him about One Piece. Didn't ask him one single critical question. That's you. You did that. I'm criticizing you. You're not accountable for him. You're accountable for yourself.
18-year-old in Yemen's tweets. What is happening? How many steps removed are we from this situation?
None. You're none. You did it.
How? How is this the conversation that you want to have right now? I fucking despise all of you, dude.
And you know, is it really cute the way that he like says crazy shit to his chat? I don't think it's really that cute. I don't know why people let him get away with that. So again, he says, again, the execution that we will carry out on all Zionists. And his thing is, oh, the guy's not Jewish. It's like, what did you expect him to be wearing a kippah? To be wearing a fucking yarmulke or some shit? What would make this offensive to you, Hassan? If he was wearing like a full-on like Orthodox like black suit? What exactly, you know what I mean? Fucking a pile of dreidels at the end of the bike? Like, what would make this offensive to you? The fucking kid literally said the execution that we will carry out on all Zionists. The gaslighting is unacceptable. Frankly, even his audience deserve a better explanation than that. But anyway, moving on. Also, there's one, before I get to the new stuff, there's this guy, I don't know who he is, but I found this to be particularly heinous point made by one of his socialist leftist friends. I don't know who it is.
I think today where he's
It's
talking
the
about
full episode. Oh
he
my
dedicated
God.
an entire podcast episode, I think.
First of all, scumbags, we talked about Kobe also. And to make them a Kobe. And to make a Kobe into like what, a nothing segment is literally, these people are fucking punting. You might as well just drop kick this baby, this pygmy hippo. Okay. First mark against them.
To like how I am pro-terrorist, pro-terrorism.
Again, he didn't watch any of it. He's basing this based on like, I guess, chat. And, you know, it's like, what do you talk about it or don't, man? You know, don't do this shit.
And how I let anti-Semitism fester in my community.
What did like the 13-year-olds who watch it, like, what are they thinking?
You know what's funny about that? Who do you think's watching Hassan, you fucking moron? The same 13-year-old's watching me, you absolute gremlin. You fool. Like, you just insulted Hassan as much as me. And by the way, it's just dumb. It just means you don't know anything. My audience is not 13-year-old. Everybody knows that. I have a fairly mature audience, so, you know, suck my dick on that point, bitch.
I think
Are they like, can you talk about the bold guy again? This sucks.
No, I think
this guy's a fallen fan, by the way. Bold guy? I was like, oh shit, I haven't even heard anybody mention bold guy. I thought he said bald guy. I said, I talk to Dan every day. And I was like, oh no, it's bold guy. Love you, Dan.
I think that most of his, and I think it's pre-recorded too and no chat. Wait, oh, it was? I don't think so. But I've told this to Ethan a long time ago. I was like, listen, a lot of your community is very, very, very progressive. Like, it's not me that's like making people upset at you for, you know, saying a lot of things that might be damn near identical to like a Michael Rappaport about like, oh, I bet queers in Palestine wouldn't have an easy time. Or
so he's doing a nice trickery here where he's like, instead of, again, watching or reacting to anything I actually say, he goes, oh, Ethan's just like Michael Rappaport because he said that, you know, in Gaza, there's not great LGBT rights. It's like, really? Well, do you want to actually, you know, listen to what I said? I didn't even fucking talk about that at all, okay, on the last episode.
Or if you were a sex worker in Palestine, you'd get thrown off the roof, like he said to our friend Mohammed.
Yeah.
You know, that sort of stuff is not.
Look, I missed the mark on those, and I've apologized and moved on. The fact that he wants to keep like bringing that up as if that encapsulates my entire opinion on this is, again, disingenuous and downright fucking wrong. He's doing everything he can to avoid actually addressing any of my arguments.
Not going to be read positively by your audience, which is going to be very upset at you because your audience does not agree with what you're saying.
Well, apparently, unlike you, Hassan, I refuse to be captured by my audience, and I will stand by my convictions and say what I believe, despite knowing that it might piss off some of my audience. If you tried that, you might not have ended up turning into a terrorist sympathizer, propagator.
And it's not just like me goading them into, feeling a type of way about you.
Yeah. Didn't he had like a whole thing where a lot of YouTube guys had to do this during the Trump years, where like, all their videos from like 2013, when you could do anything, like get recirculated among their new audience of people who were like, 15 or 16 in 2017. And they're like, oh my God, I would never do that ever again. I would never. My character from 2013, AIDS man, is retired. He's gone. I'm so sorry. You would think that like after that, and he is, and this is not bigoted, a very nervous man.
I don't think I'm nervous. I mean, he's obviously just talking about my Tourette's. Once again, Hassan knows that, and he doesn't say anything. Also, I don't recall ever doing AIDS man. Certainly, I have some blemish. I've said some fucked up things, but I've remained pretty consistent, I feel, in terms of like my advocacy for Palestine, honestly, and all other marginalized groups, despite also saying racist things at times that I've since come to regret and apologize for.
You could just tell.
And again, not without addressing anything of what I said. Basically, they're doing what like conservatives do. When I criticize them, they say he's racist, he's crazy. What the fuck?
You would think after that he'd be like, "Oh, I shouldn't like talk about my wife's deployment to an illegal settlement that one time."
And once again, that's not what happened, bro. Like, why does everybody fucking, unless Ramallah is in an illegal settlement, it's so fucked.
But no, I don't, it defies reason. I think like anyone who does our general job, and especially someone like him who I only make $3 million a month. I'm middle class. He makes $30 million a month.
He's upper middle class.
He's upper middle class. And it's like, we won the lottery. Why are you bitching about the...
This motherfucker says you are rich, so why do you care about anti-Semitism? Also, like, Hassan is fucking as rich, like probably as rich as I am. Let's be honest. He downplays his wealth. He gets like the same concurrent viewers as we do, and he collects all the money straight to the dome himself. Okay, so like the same logic. Just say, hey, son, why are you getting so worked up about Gaza, man? We won the lottery. You're rich, dude. Just chill. Like, what a pathetic fucking response. Thank you. Actually, I think I put the wrong clip.
Trolls all the time.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
Look,
talking about anti-Semitism is trolls. Like the way that they're trying to gaslight this. This is the one I meant to show. Actually, that one was fine, but this is the one that
make it so
off.
Israel isn't a Jewish. He's like, oh, you want to make it so Israel isn't a Jewish homeland? Where is my wife who lives with me in Beverly Hills in California? Where's she gonna go? In the garbage? In the toilet? Do you just want to kill her?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe she's going to go where she is now, which is not Israel.
Yeah, this is...
Like, first of all, I have never, ever complained about Israel's safety or wondered where she's going to live, okay? That level of, like, once again, obfuscating and reducing my arguments is pathetic. But he really is hitting on this, like, telling Israelis to go somewhere else. Which is, let's be real, we can't fucking approach this topic like that. There's 8 million fucking Jews that live there. 80% of them were born there. This thing that like, oh, just go somewhere else is down. It's sick. It's a sick fucking thing. And it's so counterproductive to the point where it's like, you're basically, you don't care about peace if your solution is let's relocate 80 million people, 80% who were born there and have no other alternative place to live. That's literally where they live. Okay. Also, why are they obsessed with my wealth? Like, bro, these two socialist fucking dudes are both rich as fuck, and they're sitting here being like, you're rich? Why do you care? Like, get a grip, dude. Like, this is the thing. This is radical shit. This is not normal shit, okay? To sit here and tell Israelis to move and go somewhere else. Like, this is not normal. Do you guys understand this? Twitch has normalized this type of discourse, and that's the problem. This is not fucking normal. This is extraordinarily radical. And can you find a single voice on Twitch that varies from Hassan's like talking points by even 1%? Can you even find one person on Twitch that would say, who's a political commentary person, that would say, you know, I don't think kicking out 8 million Jewish people is actually a good solution because they were born there and like, so they should be able to stay there? Can you find a single motherfucker to say that on Twitch? Why is that? Why is that? There's one fucking correct political opinion on Twitch, and it's radical. It's so radically left that it defies logic. Thank you. Next. And then ultimately, he decides that I'm.
Can I add, Ethan, one
yes.
personal feeling that I've had with Hassan that I can't really get past is his dismissiveness of the rapes that happened. He acts like they didn't happen, acting like rapes didn't happen, and he's just chuckles when people bring it up, or like
Kamala Harris said the rapes, and then he laughed and basically his chat started saying that they're all lying, and he kind of like expressed, I mean, he doesn't believe the rapes happened. It's not even debatable.
Mm-hmm.
Which again, it doesn't justify anything Israel's doing. That's the problem. That's what people can't fucking like hold two ideas in their head at the same time. Okay? It doesn't justify. And in fact, this conversation we would have moved past a long time ago if it wasn't for people constantly accusing these women who were raped of lying. Like,
I can't
how does
imagine
that further their cause?
I can't imagine anything worse, honestly. Somebody that's been through so much. There are people that have survived the Nova festival, and
a girl just killed herself. I don't know if you read that yesterday.
No, I haven't.
A survivor.
There you go.
It doesn't just
because I saw one girl talk about how out of everything that she went through, the hardest thing for her is still hearing the screams of somebody that was raped next to her that she couldn't do anything about, and she felt so guilty. I don't know if this is maybe is the same person that you're telling me now. I don't know, but there's a guy that was raped. There's a lot of stories.
And like, dude, again, it doesn't justify anything Israel did. And I also sympathize. I know that there's fucking Israelis pieces of shit that are that have raped Palestinian prisoners and shit. Like, fuck that. Like, I have no problem admitting that, and that's a problem. That's a huge fucking problem. It's disgusting, right? Why deny it, though? How does that benefit your cause? How? This is the audience capture that he's under. He can't deviate from a single point because he knows he'll get shit. He can't say that the rapes happened because he'll be eaten alive by his audience. How does that benefit your cause? And in fact, the opposite, he laughs. So yeah, it's fucking gross. And ultimately, the way he decides to just move on from this is to accuse me of being crazy.
Like, guys, I don't really care. I don't really know how to address it. That's it. I can't deal with someone's like hallucinations. All right. I don't know what to do.
You can start by actually watching it. You know what I mean? Like, start there, but okay, I'm hallucinating. I'm crazy. Well, it's funny that he said that in direct response, but the hallucination is starting to feel a lot more real after what happened. So let's move on past Hassan and talk about right, let's see here. Oh, there's a few more things about Hassan, actually. Sorry, guys. I just have to talk about this. I can't tiptoe around this anymore, you guys. You know what I mean? No other fucking minority group would be told to just, like, move on, okay? I can't tiptoe around this. I fucking despise how Hassan, specifically Hassan, keeps telling me what I need to do is go talk to other Jewish people that are on his approved list of, like, Jews that can, like, actually talk to you about. Like, I'm fucking sick of this shit. It would never be of another race that would say that, okay? Oh, imagine a black person talking about racism, and Hassan's like, I have a black friend that is actually really good. You should talk to them. You know what I mean? You should talk to my black friend. It's bigoted, dude. Straight up.
It's the full episode, I think, today, where he's talking
the
about.
full episode? Oh,
He dedicated an entire podcast episode, I think, to, like, how I am pro-terrorist, pro-terrorism.
Wrong.
And how I let anti-Semitism fester in my community.
What did, like, the 13-year-olds
Wait, I watched... This isn't the one about Sam Cedar. The fuck? Oh, maybe I pulled up the wrong one. Oh, I thought I was so meticulous last... That one is good, too. I'll watch that one. Thank you. So here he is telling me to just talk to another Jew because he can't deal with me.
That's why I said yesterday, like, I urge Ethan to talk to Sam Cedar. Okay? There are very thoughtful, very kind, very understanding, and much less how do I say this? Like, much less straightforward anti-Zionist Jews out there that he could talk to, I think, develop a different understanding of these matters. I don't think that I will be able to reach him.
What's the insinuation that I only listen to other Jewish people? You know, you could start by actually watching, right? And this whole thing of, like, you need to talk to my pre-approved list of Jews that like agree with me on everything. What kind of fucking advice is that? I'll talk to whoever I want. You know, it doesn't matter if they're Jewish, dude. It doesn't matter if they're fucking Jewish. It doesn't make their argument different. Okay? Like, just listen to what I actually said. Go talk to a Jew. Okay, fuck you, dude. Go talk to it. You have a problem? You know, just go talk to people of your own race about it.
I am Jewish.
You guys figure it out. Again, I'm criticizing you. I'm talking about you. What is Sam Cedar going to tell me about this Houthi pirate kid? You think he's going to tell me that he doesn't think the Houthi kid is a fucking terrorist, or that Twitch should allow him? You know what I mean? Or that Houthi propaganda should be allowed, should be allowed to show it on Twitch? What am I going to ask Sam Cedar about? If that's good, if that's okay? You think his fucking opinion is different than mine about that? Why don't you ask him those questions? In fact, why don't you ask yourself those questions by watching what I actually said and responding to it? I think you owe your audience that. So, okay, I'll go talk to some Jews about it and see. I have been talking to a lot of Jews, by the way. Lots of people have coming and messaging me, thanking me for talking about this. It's a real thing, you guys. In fact, there was this one really touching message. Somebody had said, I had mentioned that people should check with the Jews in their life and ask if they're doing okay. And there was a touching story. In fact, maybe it was on the subreddit about someone who did that. And how the person that they contacted was deeply moved by it, and that's not uncommon. I truly believe that Jewish people feel completely alone out there, and you know, it's kind of nuts. This is. Ugh. Can I open this link, or is that too crazy? It's not. It's not what's in the link. It's just like the where it is. No, don't do it. Yeah, stupid. No, it's different. It's a different one. In fact, if someone can rip. What? Yeah, rip it. Thank you, love. Let me find that note because I do find it very moving. Thank you. This is exactly what I'd love to hear. This is the kind of effect that I want to see from doing this kind of stuff. Thank you, Ethan. Hi, everyone. I never made a post on here, but I wanted to share a beautiful experience that happened earlier today. During the discussion on Hassan and anti-Semitism, Ethan mentioned how Jewish students have to hide their Star of David necklace. It reminds me of my professor, who had shared with my class that she stopped wearing hers for a long time due to the conflict between Israel and Palestine, as she didn't feel safe. And it made me sad to think about. After Ethan suggested checking on our Jewish friends and family, I decided to email her. Even though we don't have a personal connection, I'd honestly been wanting to reach out to her ever since she shared that story with us, but I was hesitant since talking anything related to the conflict isn't allowed. About anything related to the conflict isn't allowed at my university, so I thought sending the email might be an issue. But hearing Ethan talk about it gave me the push I needed to reach out. Sent a long message expressing my opinion on the matter, my understanding and support, including how I hope to see her Star of David necklace someday. I was nervous after sending it because I wasn't sure how it would be received. If it would be uncomfortable receiving that from a student or something. She ended up replying today saying my message reminded her why she loves teaching, which was because of what she gets back from students. She thanked me for reaching out and sharing how I found her story meaningful and let me know my message of support means more to her than I'll ever know. I can tell she needed to hear that, and I haven't been able to stop crying since. Thank you, Ethan, for giving me the courage to reach out, and I'm so sorry for the anti-Semitism you've been experiencing. You're not alone. I love that. I'm being dead serious. If you know a Jewish person, they're gonna have the same reaction. Talk to them. Prove me wrong. You know what I mean? Who's not like a radical leftist Jewish person, by the way, which is probably like 1% of them. But online they make it seem like that's all the Jews. It's not. I mean, I'm progressive. I just don't think that Israel should be wiped off the map. That's literally the only deviation I have with these people. Is that I don't think that we should relocate 8 million people who were born somewhere to somewhere. That's my only deviation. Isn't that crazy? That's literally it. Thank you, love, so much. Appreciate that. Here's this other clip. Hassan has gone forward without talking to me and contacted Sam Cedar to arrange the meeting of two Jewish minds.
I also reached out to Uncle Sam and I was like, bro, can you please talk to Ethan? I'm like legit worried on his trajectory. And he said
Again, somehow I'm going down a conservative trajectory. Like, bro, literally, I fucking just made some decent points about how about you fucking interviewing a terrorist and showing terrorist propaganda. And I'm going down a wrong path. You've walked down the wrong, this whole platform has walked down the wrong fucking path. The only place we deviate is that I don't think that we should displace 8 million people that were born there. That's fucking it. So what path am I going down exactly? And again, instead of responding to anything I actually fucking said, he's poisoning the well of his audience.
He would do it. So I might...
what about, did you ask me? Hey,
I also reached out...
It's like, what kind of fucking bigotry is this? Also, just a bonus one. A few bonus ones. Hassan, I want to give a shout out to Hassan subreddit, which posted a memorial to Yahya Sinwar, the terrorist, the fucking terrorist. The guy was known as the Butcher. What was the name of that city? The Butcher. Oh, here, I wrote it here. Why is this like so sensitive? What the hell's going on? Anyway, it said Sinwar salute, and it had 400 likes. This was so fucked up, Reddit removed it for being glorifying terrorism. That's not normal, guys. That is not normal. The war. So you guys know anything about Yahya Sinwar? The war in Gaza has been a terrible tragedy of misery, destruction, and untold loss of life. My heart goes out to the millions of people who have been reduced to living in tents, wanting for food and water. The humanitarian crisis is dire, and I will continue to donate and help how I can. But if you think Yahya Sinwar was a hero, the so-called butcher of Khan Yunis, you are so far gone. Hassan's subreddit is glorifying a sadistic mass murder of both Jews and Arabs. Sinwar's goal was total destruction of Israel and the murder or expulsion of 8 million people there. They agree with him. And this fantasy, are the anti-Zionist Jews allowed to stay? How can you tell who are the anti-Zionist Jews and who are Jewish spies? The point is, you're going to go in there and say, who's Zionist and who's not Zionist? And then, like, you think that's going to be some easy game for them to play? Like, they're just going to weigh a golden goose, like from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Sinwar was known for mass executions of Gazans suspected of working with Israel, Stalin-like purges of anyone he distrusted. Do you think this man, who kills people on the mere suspicion of Israeli collaboration, would be anything less to actual Israelis? This dude, by the way, killed way more Arabs, way more Palestinians than Jews. This dude was regularly executing people. This dude is a terrorist scum fuck. Okay? Once again, if you think this is normal, this post was removed by Reddit for glorifying terrorism. This shit is not normal. And I hate that it's becoming like normalized. Also, once again, this clip comes up. I've learned a lot since we watched it, and I wasn't like totally equipped to have this conversation at the time, but it always struck me as pretty fucking insane, not normal. Here he is talking about how China imperialism and colonizing Tibet was warranted because Tibet had an inferior culture. That's literally what Asmongold said, like almost.
Tibet was literally a fucking feudal slave mandate, autonomous zone.
China did them a favor.
That was one. I mean, in America, when I say something like this, people get very upset. We talk about the Dalai Lama saying "suck my tongue" or whatever, but like that's not far from the norm in fucking normal Tibetan existence before the Communist Party came in.
He's insinuating the Tibetans are just raping kids. What's he saying?
And so China unilaterally took over Tibet. Like these are their culture. They basically are trying to, homogenize the culture.
If your culture,
they're trying to spoil the religion and the identity.
The part of feudal warlords and slavery, abolishing.
He says if your culture has
that, yes, I do think that is good.
No, China did them a favor.
I think that yes, I will be on the record
just
to
like
state
America did it.
That while the Chinese government,
I was going to say something like American. If Americans did Native Americans a favor, you know what I mean? Like who the fuck are you to side with the colonial power that took over a country hostilely, literally a genocide, destroyed their culture, turned it into China, and here he is like, it's good when China does it, but bad when Israel does it. Like, what the fuck are you saying, dude? Like, there's zero consistency. This is shockingly radical, and like, we watched this at the time, and people are like, "Oh, Ethan, you don't understand. You don't listen to Hassan." This is not normal. This type of discourse is not fucking normal.
I'm not going to say it.
Well, there is no equivalent in American intervention that you can point to in a similar capacity, unless you're talking about.
Okay, so
and I think this is a good way to describe Taiwan as well. The American federal government going into the fucking South. And
by the way, he has the same opinion about Russia taking Crimea and basically the whole eastern border of Ukraine. He has the same opinion. Imperialism is good when Russia and China do it.
Killing, unfortunately not all of them, but a decent amount of slavers and defenders of slavery. This is violent retribution from a powerful federal government that squashed, okay?
Tibet is the South?
You should be alarmed by this. This man is cheerleading a violent, strong, authoritarian China. And he is he's encouraging China. He's celebrating them fucking squashing other countries and cultures. This is not normal shit, you guys. Like, we can't just walk with our eyes closed. This is fucked.
In the Civil War?
Yes. Tibet in the time frame where Chinese intervention happened would be the South. Yes,
So
they
what
were
was
doing slavery.
What was
they
the
were
moral
feudal.
aspect of the war of China?
The interests are obviously like national.
The comparison to the South in the Civil War is actually fucking nuts. Like, come on. The South? Jesus, man. Pretty sure Tibet was like a country for a long time, minding its own fucking business. All right, I think that's it. We're done with Hassan. I'm out. And the next part is about the new shit that happened Friday night. It got me so fired up, I had to go make an Ethan Klein video. But before that, I think now is a good time to thank our sponsor, because we're going to need it, guys. It's Mood. That's right. We need it more than ever, guys. And I'm so excited to tell you that now, using the code H3, you get 25% discount. That's right. Let's go look at what would be the best formula for us right now. Mood.com is where you want to go. I need some chilling out. Let's see here. I need some chilling out. I need one that's going to make me... I need something soothing. I need something chill. Here it is. Let's chill the fuck out. We got gummies. We got rollies. We got flour. Chill out. You know what I mean? They got preloaded vape pens. Pound cake dab? What is even that? Pound cake dab batter? These motherfuckers, this is Willy Wonka weed shit. I don't know what this is. Does anyone know what this is? A London pound cake dab batter?
Let's go right now.
This old ass lady's drinking that shit.
Yes.
That's chill as fuck. I gotta say, their website is amazing. It's got all of this lined up: gummies, flowers, edibles, beverages, pre-rolls, concentrate, vapes, merch. And also you can shop by mood. It's fantastic. It really is. And once again, code H3. That is the code, right, Dan? 25% off. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Hold on. So thank you to Mood, guys. We need it now more than ever. Head on over to mood.com. Use the code HD for 25%. Batter is a cannabis concentrate that has this whipped consistency that looks a bit like cake batter. Butter or batter are both popular with dabbers because they're so easy to handle. So it's just, a dab is just like, you just blaze it. You just smoke it straight up. Damn, that old lady's pretty wild for that.
I want a gay cake.
All right, moving on. So we're done with Hassan. Hassan. If you're very upset by what I'm saying, if you disagree with me, I think you need to find a new... I mean, listen. The thing about what I'm saying is that I'm objectively right. Like, I'm sorry to tell you guys, I hate to break this to you, I'm just downright objectively right. So if you're like mad and you're raging and you're posting like mean, or not mean, but let's say you're just raging and posting comments on the video or in the description, I'm just going to tell you straight up. I'm right. I'm right. That's the thing. So I'm standing up for my morals, and racism is actually bad. No no matter who's the target of it. But I do encourage you guys to find a new community. I think it's better for everybody, you and me. Beep, boop, beep, beep. That was fun. Okay. So now let's talk about Friday night. On the topic of Twitch being a haven for anti-Semitism, the Hassan thing is one thing. This clip started circulating Friday night. And I frankly was outraged by it. You know, in my whole life, I've never screamed foul on anti-Semitism. I literally have been getting this shit since the second I stepped foot on the internet. And I have never fucking ever done this, okay? So the people online, they're saying, oh, Ethan's making himself a victim or Ethan's making everything about anti-Semitism. I've done this once in my life right now. After 15 fucking years of being on the internet. Watch this. Tell me if you think this is cool. Frogan, for some reason, has a 45-minute panel at TwitchCon. I mean, she averages, I think our highlights fucking channel has a higher average viewer count than she does. Edit me. Nails and everything. But okay, she has her own panel. Let's see what she does with it.
Who's we?
Raph? No, I'm all the way over here on the end of the couch.
All right.
But we are going to tier.
So they're doing a tier list where Arab is at the top. Arab coded, asks permission. Sorry, the resolution's so crazy. Thinks it's racist. Think it's that one was, and then
Thinks
this
it's
one,
a slur.
Thinks it's a slur, and then this one says eats sabra, which is an Israeli hummus brand. Okay, so essentially you have Arabs are at the top, and an Israeli hummus brand that is essentially
the hummus.
I'll get into why for all the reasons, but just imagine on Twitch TV in this year of 2024 making a tier list based on race. And nobody has a fucking problem with that. Just on the face. People make all kinds of excuses to say, oh, it was about this or it was about that, and it doesn't matter, and you're blowing it out of proportion. Okay, you have a tier list based on race. Where's the Jewish panel? Where's the Jewish panel? Where at the top it says Jewish, and then at the bottom it has like a brand of like Arabic fucking hummus that's unmistakably like sold in Lebanon.
Tier list them, and we're going to need your help to discuss and figure out who can say Habibi and who can't.
And also, we have tiers. We have Arab coded. They ask permission to say Habibi. You know, like you got like a white guy who's like, can I say it? Is it a slur? Is it okay? Am I allowed to? You know what I'm saying? And then you have thinks it's a slur, where it's like a white person that really they're like, no, I'm not going to say that. I'm so sorry. And then love Sabra, which is they're not Arab coded at all.
Yeah, they're not allowed to say it.
You know what's funny about this whole thing is that they say Habibi in Israel. Again, people underestimate just how like mixed Israeli culture is. Like Arabic culture is like deeply intertwined.
We say Habibi all the time. It's part of the language.
Because again, 20% of the Israeli citizens are Arab, Palestinians, and the cultures are very intertwined. It's one of the most multicultural places I've ever been in my life. Outside of like New York and LA. I mean, just don't see anything like it.
It's basically like you can't say it. If you say it, you're literally hate criminal us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is the perfect transition to our first person, Hassan.
Yeah.
Ooh, Hassan.
His name is Hussein.
No, so
Hussein?
Hassan is Turkish, but he's a brother.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, I think he'd be on Arab coded.
I mean, I would put him in Arab to be honest.
I would put him also in Arab. I know Turkish people are different.
Notice how they dropped the premise almost immediately that it's about who can say Habibi. And then it's like Hassan, okay, actually he's Arab. We fucking love him. He's dope. He's Arab. There's no Habibi reference. The premise, the whole Habibi thing is just stupid as fuck anyway. Like who, you know, it's a tier list based on Arab to Jew.
Really?
I put
What do you think you should do?
well.
Okay,
Honestly.
Oh, I didn't think of a follow-up question. That's actually really good.
so you said Arab coded, Arab.
Arab coded.
He's
I'm so
Arab.
pissed about the Ottoman Empire.
And again, placing, like, the man's Turkish. He's not even Arab. And he goes, he's Arab, which is good. That's the best thing you can be on this. That's the best. This is this is racist. What are we talking about? These are the people who have spent the last fucking 10 years telling us being racist is the worst thing in the world you can be. Sentiment, by the way, which I agree with. I don't make exceptions, though. I don't make exceptions for Jews.
So what do you want to put him as?
Arab coded.
Okay, pass this to Scooty.
There you
Yeah.
go. Thank you. Woo. Thank you, Scootish.
That's the good
Very
one.
much.
Whoa, Scoot.
Yeah.
Broke her board.
All right, wasn't that funny?
Really hard on that fucking board.
That felt a little personal.
It looks good. All right, what's our next person?
Thank you, Joker.
Oh, and Austin Cho is Lebanese.
I don't know who is Austin. Is that Hassan's friend? Anyway, he's Lebanese, so he is actually Arab.
Also, we don't have an applause button, but every time we see a streamer claps, you know, be like, "Oh my God, yeah!"
Yeah. Oh yeah, thank you. Wow, thanks.
Austin's my husband, and I spanked him yesterday at the Bait Lords with a leather paddle.
Excellent.
Thank you.
No, you just had to be there. But Austin, let's go down the line.
He's
Arab.
Arab.
He's Arab.
He's Arab.
Actually
Arab.
Lebanese. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
he's Arab.
He's Arab. That's the good one. That's S tier race. That's the S tier race. This is Nazi shit. S tier race? Are you fucking kidding me? And they're trying to run defense. Hassan and all these fucking people are running defense for this shit.
This is not.
This is good.
I thought we
Go
decided.
ahead.
Okay.
The next person is one of my favorite people, Ethan Klein.
I told you guys to clap.
So hold on. There's something. Did this guy? Hold on.
You guys to clap.
What did he say? Someone said, I told you guys. I think, I don't know.
Ethan Klein.
I told you guys to clap.
Do you know what he said?
He said, I told you guys to clap.
Oh, I see. Because they start booing me.
This is a good reaction.
That was a good one. That's good. All right.
Well, hold on. Don't do that because I want people to actually hear the audience.
This is a good reaction.
That was a good one. That's good. All right. Turn that up. Turn that
Now,
up.
by the way, I'm being carted out as like the ultimate like villain in their story and their tier list. What is it exactly that I differ on them on? Other than that, I don't think 8 million Jews should be fucking displaced from a place they were born. Other than that fucking singular fact, what makes me the bad guy in your story?
Where this is going.
On your Nazi tier list. Actually Nazi. S tier race. Fuck me, dude. S tier race is Arab. Imagine Jews doing this. S tier Jews. Imagine white people doing this. S tier white people. White people are S fucking tier. You know what I mean? And then at the bottom, you're like, at the bottom is like, cornbread. Oh, we didn't say, it's not racist. We just don't like cornbread. Are you fucking, are we dumb? These people are bigots. Being greenlit by bigots. Being straight up endorsed by Twitch. Who, by the way, and I thank them for sitting right in front of imagine they're doing this right in front of the sponsors too. Chevron, who, once again, let's get real. Y'all are crying about hummus and Habibi. Who do you think does more damage? Chevron? And you're on a fucking Amazon-owned platform? Like, get fucking real, dude. Holy shit. I saw a clip of Frogan sipping like a Honest Tea, which is owned by Pepsi, which is like one of the main BDS films. It's like these people have zero conviction. They don't fucking care about anything. They're bigots, and that's basically the normalized culture that we'll see online today. And that's what I'm getting sick of. This shit is normalized. So much so it's on, you know what I mean? S tier race. Let me also say this for the record. I disavow Asmongold and his community. You guys, I don't fucking agree with you guys. I don't think Arabs are inferior, okay? I don't think that Arabs are anything bad at all, or Muslims, okay? It's not like that. So fuck off, you guys, okay? This is not. I don't want this to get hijacked by a bunch of fucking right-wing fascists. Okay? Thank you. So fuck you guys too. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that. Dumbasses.
Okay.
Although it is worth mentioning how fast Asmongold's retribution was. That motherfucker got a ban the same day. And what? It's been now like an entire week that nothing's happened to Frogan. And you'll see the shit that she gets into is even crazier. Nothing's happened to any of these people. Actually, the only thing that's happened so far in this timeline is that they unbanned the Houthi fucking terrorist kid.
I like how we're giving audience input. They're like, you know, fuck what you guys had to say.
Dude, where's the? You guys are missing a category for Zionist. That was a joke. That was just.
It's not about race, actually. It's not about ideology or race. It's just about hummus and Habibi. Where's the category for Zionists, you guys? All right.
Joke in my.
Stand up.
Once again, I'm a Zionist because I don't want to displace 8 million people that were born there. Nice.
Well, obviously it's Love Sabra, right?
Yeah,
it has to be.
That's easy. That's
Definitely Love Sabra.
Obviously, it's Love Sabra.
All right, so there he
Are we
goes.
being messy?
Are we being messy? Again, she knows what she's doing is fucking insane, right? Are we being messy? No, you're being racist. Well, I guess you are being messy. You're also being racist and a total bigot. So anyway, shout out to Capcom, Chevron, and Samsung, who are proudly displayed on the backdrop of this panel, in which Arab to Israeli hummus brand, I perceive as Zionist or Jew basically. Arab to Jew tier list being enjoyed here in front of Chevron, Capcom, and Samsung, proudly sponsored in collaboration with Twitch. Fucking awesome. I can't get sponsors apparently. These dudes are doing Nazi fucking level race realism, race supremacy tier lists. This world is fucking backwards, dude.
Yes.
You put him as number. Yeah,
I'm
our
so
third
scared
choice.
there. Honestly,
Dude,
Kipper's
he's
the
gonna
boss.
have anxiety about this for the rest of his fucking life at this
Dude,
point.
I see these faces and I'm scared.
Yeah. I'm like
By the way, people say, oh, they put other non-Jews in the bottom category. They put like Sneeko down there. They're like, yeah, they're calling him a Zionist. They don't fucking like him either. They're using that as an insult, that you're Jewish or you're Zionist. Doesn't matter that Sneeko's now a convert to Islam or anything, whoever. Yeah, they're using it as an insult. There's a reason I went first. And there's a reason, by the way. Let me move on. So that panel pissed me the fuck off. And I could see nothing was happening. So much, actually, that Frogan and Denims and all the people on stage, they went live and started laughing about it. You know, the Sabra comparison, by the way, goes pretty deep. So it's an Israeli company. It's on the divestment list. So the one thing Sabra is known for, and you can see memes about all the internet, is that they basically support Israel. And so they're being boycotted, right? But that's what people think of it as. It's an Israeli company. It supports Israel. It's a very popular brand in Israel. I don't know if you know that. It's in everyone's fridge there. Sabra literally means, look up Sabra. It literally means a Jew born in Israel. Literally. The one time that's actually the best usage. It actually means a Jew born in Israel. That's the F tier. Also, this focus on... listen, I'm not trying to defend Sabra, but Can you even think of one other brand of hummus that's like regular in grocery stores? I don't think anybody prefers Sabra over homemade like restaurant quality hummus. You know, it's what's there. Also, it plays into this trope that's fucking extraordinarily racist and bigoted that Israelis steal food. People say, I see it all the time, the sentiment like, oh, Israelis eating hummus and falafel and shawarma, like stealing fucking people's food. Who do you think is making the food in Israel? Who do you think is in there cooking that food? It's the same people making it for you, fuckers. 60% of the people in Israel are from the Middle East who are banished from their country. How many Jews are there in Yemen, in Egypt, in Syria, in Iran? How many Jews are in those countries? 0. Why is that? They're all fucking kicked out and forced into Israel, where they make hummus and shawarma and falafel. Sorry. It's just It's just bigotry. It's racism. And it's tolerated. It's mainstream tolerated by the left because Israel's a Nazi state. Apparently. By the way, they're running the defense on this clip so hard. But here's a part from earlier in the panel, or later in the panel, rather, where they kind of say a little too much.
I don't know.
I think he thinks it's it's a slur or ask for permission.
Ask permission. I feel like
I don't mean it in a bad way, but I feel like he just likes Sabra.
Yeah.
Like I feel like
So she's saying, we don't mean like Sabra. In Jinxie's case, we don't actually hate him. We just think he actually likes Sabra. These other people, they're just fucking Jews. Or we like to call them Zionists or whatever as the insult. There's so much stacking up.
Permission? I don't know.
I think he thinks it's a slur or ask for permission.
Ask permission. I feel like
I don't mean it in a bad way, but I feel like he just likes Sabra.
Yeah.
Like I feel like he goes to the store. He's like, oh,
See, that's based.
We need to put it in Love Sabra.
I know the other people are in there derogatory, but he's in there just like
We're in there derogatory. Right.
neutral.
Yeah, Jinxie loves Sabra, not derogatory.
Oh, sorry, sorry, Mike.
He's like, no, I really fuck with Sabra. I'm not gonna
love it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why we put you on the Sabra category. Sabra's.
So, you know, the people they put here too is like Sneeko, Asmongold, and I don't know some of these other people, but like, what the fuck did I do exactly again? You know what I mean? By the way, and this was like a few weeks ago. This was before my rant about Hassan, right? That they were already coming after me. This whole time, ever since October 7th, all these people were my biggest fans. Then all of a sudden, on October 7th, I'm their enemy number one. Odd. Here's another giveaway. This is her thumbnail on YouTube for this clip. You're going to love this. Wait. Oh, no. Why? Hold on. Why is this? This was the thumbnail on her highlight, okay? Now, I have a question. In this thumbnail, for some reason, Ben Shapiro is next to me in F tier, who's not on the tier list, and he's not even a streamer, really. So why is Ben Shapiro next to me on the F tier list? Genuinely. Kind of fucking gives the game. Sorry. Fuck this. She should be permanently banned for this. And wait, actually, no, I'm not even there yet. Right now, she's at like a 2-week suspension, okay? That'd be fair, I think. But wait, it gets even better. Oh, it's still up? Oh, it's still up. That's exciting. How Arab are these Twitch streamers? Yeah, it's still up with the thumbnail. Isn't that awesome? Me and Ben Shapiro sitting healthily right there in the F tier. Stand for full-blown Jew. F.
clap so that you can make sure that there's actually humans in the room.
Good job.
Yeah, so, I don't know. There it is. It's still up. Brazen shit, dude. The openness and brazenness with anti-Semitism has left me no choice. I have no choice. Unless I'm a coward that doesn't fucking care about myself, my family, or my friends, I'd be a giant fucking coward and hypocrite if I didn't talk about this. This is just racism. Now here these bozos try to start defending it. Let's see. Immediately, as I knew they were going to try to obfuscate it and go run defense, they can't get their story straight. Everybody's giving a different reason. It's fucking insane. There's 3 of them. Another guy wrote something too. Like, everybody's got a different reason. I said the suspects can't get their story straight. So this dude, Capri Sun Poppy, we put Love Sabra on the list because I wanted to remind the panel of the time my father's people massacred my mother's people in Sabra and Shatila. It has nothing to do with ass store-bought hummus, and it has to do with this very deep meaning. When I first read this, I says, this must not be real. There's no way that he actually wrote down that it's not about hummus. It's actually about people that massacred my fucking mom. Also, he goes, it has nothing to do with store-bought hummus. Okay. Actually, I'm glad he said that because that's kind of what I think too. He said it has nothing to do with hummus. Let's see what Frogan has to say. She disagrees with him, actually. The whole basis of my podcast, Arabs, that's what it said, with Capri and Raf, is that we are all Arabs from different religious backgrounds. I am Muslim, Capri is Christian, Raf is Jewish. Sabra hummus is objectively the worst hummus to exist and is the unfortunate standard of hummus in the U.S. Once again, he says it's not about hummus. Pick a fucking lane, guys. Please. And once again, the Jewish friend shit, like, let's move on from that, okay? I don't fucking care that you have a Jewish friend that agrees with you. How about you talk about the points that I'm saying, okay? Once again, nobody's going to pull this black friend bullshit, okay? So don't accept it with Jewish people either. And again, what this is semantic and petty, but the choice of choosing Sabra is dumb because, like, Sabra hummus is basically the only brand, a major brand in stores, in grocery stores across the country. At least that I can think of. That they're, and it's just that it's a Jewish company. You don't think that Jews don't know that shit's not as good as fucking restaurant made? You know what I mean? It's just the whole selection of it and treating it like it's some like cursed white people Jew food is on its face doesn't really stand up. Yes, I will defend Sabra. I don't like it, but look, when you're in a pinch and you got a pita and you want to make a sandwich, like, it's better than nothing. I've had worse hummus, trust me. You can pick up some shit from like Trader Joe's or Ralph's. The shit that they make there is not. It is better. And sometimes with the Sabra, you can get with like olive oil and pine seeds and get a little weird with it. Fuckers. How dare you go after Sabra?
Is that roasted garlic one?
Oh, come on.
It's kind of good.
Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm far from an expert. Like, what the fuck do I know? But
listen, I am somewhat.
I'll eat whatever hummus you put in front of me.
Me and Hila ate so much hummus in Israel. We are somewhat of experts.
Sun-dried tomato one's pretty good too.
Mm-hmm. We got Sabra fans here in this office.
I wouldn't go so far as to say fan, but I'll eat it. I mean, it's not bad.
It's not like
it's not
curse.
that bad,
it's like
is it?
the fact that it's like so obviously bad that we're turning it into a meme just doesn't stand up.
It's just for something that you can just pick up at a Ralph's.
Yeah,
sure.
It's fine.
You're not going to make hummus
No, you're
at
right
home
when you're
every
saying
day.
like it's the that's the only recognizable brand that I can think of. It's
Yeah.
just at every grocery store.
Yeah, but when I want good hummus, hell no.
Yeah, obviously.
I have like one specific spot in LA that we get it from. And I don't know if I want to share it.
Don't say it. Actually, just because I don't want people to go fucking do bombs.
Amazon Basic hummus. Shout out.
They have that's basic.
Oh my god.
Show me that shit. I want to see what it looks like.
I've gotten that before.
Honestly, I'm pretty good at
Amazon
making
Fresh.
hummus myself. It's a discipline that it's very hard.
You make a good hummus?
Yeah.
You're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ethan does.
It's the
Prove it.
ingredients couldn't be simpler.
Prove it to me.
Okay.
Oh, it's Amazon Kitchen. Yeah.
There's also a Boar's Head makes a pretty good hummus. It's like everything bagel hummus.
Boar's Head just gave like a bunch of people some deadly disease.
Well, right, their meat has pathogens, which is kind of scary because I thought they were supposed to be the high quality one. Boar's Head was supposed to be the premium one,
That
right?
shit's good, yeah, but I guess it'll kill you.
Amazon Kitchen lemon hummus. It's a popular condiment. It's not a condiment in Israel. It's a full ass meal. So here she is saying that I'm reaching, and she also goes ahead and calls me a Zionist in her tweet here. Take a look. Frogan. I tweeted or I storied this just to make a point. All I did was actually just flip theirs upside down, where Arab is on the bottom and Love Sabra is at the top. Literally what they did. I said, let's flip it upside down. It makes me uncomfortable just posting it because it's obviously so fucked up, but just to show how fucked up it is. She said, notice how they had to add Jews born in Israel to make it racist? That's what it means. That's literally what that word means. And all the millions of other reasons I've gone over of why it represents Israel. Because, quote, likes shindy hummus isn't racist. And maybe if you are less of an insane Zionist crashing out over fun tier lists, I invite you over to try some real hummus. Okay, well, don't worry. I have my own hummus spots. Okay. Jews can actually identify good hummus. That might fucking blow your mind. And actually, I think it would. As an Israeli dual citizen, I know what good hummus tastes like. And I'll fucking stand on that shit. And I've had it a ton of times.
Maybe you should have a hummus off with her to settle this.
I'd probably beat her ass.
In a cook-off?
Fuck yeah.
Maybe that's the way to settle this.
I think it goes a little too deep than that.
It's not beef, it's chickpea.
It's not beef, it's this chickpea. I honestly think she's a vile bigot who should be banned off this platform and just fucking go do something else.
Maybe a hummus cook-off.
Maybe
I'm just trying to get
maybe
some hummus,
she should open
man.
a hummus place. If she opens a hummus place, I'll go try it.
The hummus.
I'll try
That's
it.
an olive branch.
Mm-hmm. Olive oil. I love olive oil on the hummus.
You gotta do that. That's just that extra flavor, you know?
But anyway, the best part is coming. The best is yet to come. If you can believe that. Frogan says, by the way, after this bit, and I was started being like, dude, this is fucking bullshit. And I made an Ethan Klein video about it. She has the audacity to say, I'm obsessed with her. When I manifested a man being obsessed with me, I did not mean like this. God, you're such a coward and loser. You literally cut out a picture of my face, brought it on stage at Twitch for a 45-minute segment, taught and put me in the Zionist category, called me a Zionist, and once again, I can't respond because I'm obsessed with her. I have never talked about Frogan in my life except in response. Cry bully, literally. And she has the unambiguous support of Hassan and all the socialist leftist streamers in that whole community. Unambiguous support. Okay. Denham's laughing about me being a victim right before she watches herself calling me a Zionist. I thought this was funny, just how it reminds me of the clip where I was like, we never called him a ham sandwich. And then it's like, he's a ham sandwich. The one of me talking to iDubbbz and Anissa about Philly D. Yeah, reminds me of that. She's like, Ethan's such a victim. And then she's like, yeah, he's a fucking Zionist. Watch.
Ethan Klein.
I told you guys to call.
And this is the part that really is like interesting about Twitch. These people have now gone live. They're watching the clip and react and laughing about how unapologetic they are about it. And that's on Twitch now. Right now.
This is a good reaction.
That was a good one. That's
Jewish.
He's such a victim, dude. Could it be that people don't like me because I am an unlikable person? No, it must be that I'm Jewish. Where's the
her laugh is nauseating. Holy shit. So forced.
Where's the? You guys are missing a category for Zionist.
Oh shit.
That was a joke. That was,
Okay, wait.
it was just a joke in my.
Stand up.
Fucking raffle, dude.
Yeah, let's just ignore that. You know what's funny? She goes, maybe you're just unlikable. That's why people don't like you. This girl was my biggest fan before October 7th. So clearly, she likes me. It's just that apparently I don't want to kick out 8 million people that were born in Israel, and that makes me an unlikable person. I'm serious. This girl was one of my biggest fans. Same with Frogan. Before October 7th. Let's get cute with it. So, you know what I mean? Like, it must be nice to be racist, openly racist, bigoted, and then to go back to your platform and laugh unapologetically about how bigoted and racist you are. And Twitch does nothing. Shout out Capcom, Samsung, and Chevron. Why do they all rhyme? It's weird. For sponsoring this event.
They don't exactly rhyme.
Chevron, Samsung, Capcom. There's like an incredible.
I guess there's a little something to that. They don't technically rhyme, I guess.
Okay, they don't technically rhyme.
I'm sorry, I just got to fact check you a little bit.
That's fine. I appreciate it.
My life's a reality show. Riz God, I'm talking like
No, it's
there's
okay.
money
We don't have to do it for that. That was fair.
I'm right. I'm objectively right.
All right. And here's Hassan basically running defense for obvious, unmitigated, disgusting bigotry. By two, one is his mod, one of his is like a close.
I don't really know the full
collaborator. He's associated with Denim. She's like what's called a waiting room, I guess. I don't know. She's a big part of their community.
Details, but I think it was like literally who has the Habibi pass? Hummus Gate. Yeah. Wasn't that straight up comprised of a Arab Jew, an Arab Christian, and an Arab Muslim? Into your list.
Once again, you'll notice his son does this all the time. He's the king of the Jewish friend, the racial friend theory, to like sidestep any serious accusations.
We did with a variety of creators. Here's the clip with the context.
All right. But we are going to tier list them, and we're going to need your help to discuss and figure out who can say Habibi and who can't.
And also, we have tiers. We have Arab coded. They ask permission to say Habibi. You know, like you got like a white guy who's like, can I say it? Is it a slur? Is it okay? Am I allowed to? You know what I'm saying? And then you have thinks it's a slur, where it's like a white person that really they're like, no, I'm not going to say that. I'm so sorry. And then love Sabra, which is they're not Arab coded at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sabra hummus.
Yeah.
Which is literally the shittiest hummus you can get, and has been on BDS lists regardless for.
That's what I'm saying. He immediately associates it with Israel. That's what I'm fucking saying. Cocksuckers, they are admitting it right there.
Many, many years.
It's been on the divestment list for many, many years. Immediately associates it with Israel.
Yeah, it's trash hummus. It implies that you're white, as in you don't eat good hummus. That's the whole point. Dude, what the fuck?
And again, this is Hassan's MO. He won't actually watch it. He will draw an immediate conclusion that supports his dogmatic theory on the world and then move on while poisoning the well in his fan base. You don't watch. He didn't even watch 2 more minutes where she calls me a Zionist and laughs about it, right? Or when the main issue, the main controversy is when they bring my face out. He doesn't watch that part. He just shows them explaining it and goes, "Oh yeah, Ethan's fucking crazy. It's just about hummus," which, by the way, represents Israel, but it's just about hummus. Fucking
what are we
idiot.
doing? What is this? What the fuck is going on? This is a meme because Casey Tron joked that when she first
this is called gaslighting, my friends.
First heard Habibi, she thought it was a slur she couldn't say, and they are continuing the meme. It was to make fun of that. This is just a huge lie.
There's another explanation. So now we have 4 different explanations for what this tier list actually means. You all couldn't meet up and get your story straight before you started tweeting dumb shit? Morons.
From Destiny's community. I like that basically the level of like hyper targeting someone such as myself has now moved on to like every other content creator that is Muslim or Muslim adjacent.
This motherfucker is actually so arrogant. He thinks that I'm only talking about this panel because of Hassan. Like he actually made it about himself somehow. And also it's like I can't talk about anti-Semitism without being Islamophobic.
To imply that they are always being anti-Semitic. Apparently it means a Jew born in Israel, and it's an extremely anti-Semitic tier list. So like when they say Jew born in Israel, they're saying like whoever they chose to be in the Loves Sabra, they mean like they are a Jew born in Israel. That's an insane thing.
Yeah, it is insane. I think it's fucked up. That's literally what they're doing. It's undisputable. That's literally what they're doing. It's insane, and I'm glad you agree.
The literal word is what it means. Sabah.
That's what I keep trying to emphasize. It literally means a Jew born in Israel. Literally. That's the definition. Look it up.
I didn't even fucking know that that's what that means.
Well, you need to operate at a deeper anti-Semitic level, my friend. You need to understand the codes. You got to get the dog whistle straight, my dog. We got to get him on that velveteen rabbit eye level of racist.
Oh, that's deep, though.
That's deep shit. This study came up that I thought was just kind of interesting. Actually, no, I'm not doing this. Let's just continue on. It's fucking pointless. So, at this point, there's been zero repercussions. Even now today, it's Monday. More people are talking about it. Zero repercussions for any of these people involved. Twitch erased the VOD of that panel quietly, without explanation. Didn't punish anybody. In fact, since they deleted the VOD and are well aware of it, they've continued to laugh about it and flaunt it live on Twitch, and nothing has happened. Nothing. I mean, what conclusion can you possibly draw from that? And then it comes out. This is the huge story that's breaking today. Yes. Fresh and Fit and Sneeko got rebanned. Which just begs, it really, but that happened when people started, I think, they also.
Did that just happen?
Sneeko also got rebanned on YouTube. He got like, I don't know what's fucking going on. Sneeko was unbanned on YouTube during the weekend, and then like this morning he was rebanned again.
Yesterday, Sneeko banned from YouTube again within 24 hours of unban.
What is happening?
On a winning streak here. Let's see. 2 hours ago, he was banned on Twitch.
So there it is. But like this only happened because people are talking about it. Somebody in Twitch made the intentional decision to unban Sneeko, Fresh and Fit, and also someone is making the intentional decision not to enforce their terms of service when talking about Jewish people. But I'm hallucinating, according to Hassan. Well, let's see if I'm hallucinating. The big story breaking right now is that since October 7th, Twitch has blocked the entire country of Israel from making new accounts. Secretly, silently, no statement, no explanation, has blocked an entire fucking country. How does that happen? So far, well, at first people were like, can this actually be? What's the explanation for this? Like, how is this possible? But then, like, I don't need to do any of that because Twitch put out a statement saying it's real, which is here. We wanted to address concerns we've seen about whether we're preventing Twitch account signups in some regions. When signing up for a Twitch account, you can select an account verification method, email or phone, for added protection. Following October 7th attacks, we temporarily disabled signups with email verification in Israel and Palestine. We did this to prevent uploads of graphic material related to the attacks and to protect the safety of users. This explanation first makes so little sense. If you're going to be sharing graphic material, why wouldn't you block the phone number, not the email? Well, and then also, like, what do you think? That people are just, like, making Twitch accounts to post gore? Like, they don't do this in any other war zone. Ukraine, Russia, I don't know. There's lots of other places where war and fucked up shit
This entire state, like, did they not proofread this before publishing it?
There is typos in it.
Or am I stupid? Because, like...
No, you're very smart, Dan.
This... I'm not smart enough to really understand what they're trying to say here. Like, these statements are, like, contradictory.
They're saying words, but it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Following October 7th, we disabled signups to
With
prevent...
email verification in Israel and Palestine. We did this to prevent the uploads of graphic material related to the attack and protect the safety of users. Okay, so...
How does it do that?
How does... and then they go on to say signups were not disabled and... and we continue to see signups from both regions. Huh?
By the way, there's a no.
So were they or were they not disabled?
Trying to think, but nothing
Well,
happens.
so it turns out people have been investigating this, and it's been pretty much proven that they blocked based on IP. So they're straight up lying or just wrong that one was allowed. None were allowed. And people go, my first thought, and yours too, was like, how did nobody notice this for a year?
Yeah,
People did. There was Israelis who were complaining about it nonstop, going to support, asking what's going on, and they continue to get fucking told. Like, first of all, the error message when you try to sign up from Israel is just there was an error. Try again. No explanation, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when these people wrote, here I've got this. And then when people wrote support. Let me show you. This is one of the top Israeli streamers who's been posting. And he's been like, dude, what's the deal? People can't sign up for my shit. He says, I've been streaming for the past 3 years and have transferred my viewers from YouTube to Twitch 2 years ago. I discovered around a month ago that a lot of my long-term viewers have not been able to sign up to Twitch because they're located in Israel. By the way,
so it's not like blocking streaming from Israel. It's just
IP.
Accounts entirely.
Blocked country IP.
And how does that prevent gore from winding up on Twitch? I just don't. What is the connection there?
It doesn't make any fucking sense. Zero. It's literally nonsense.
And then in the statement, they say, like, we block people temporarily. Nobody was ever blocked. Like, they say those two contradictory things back to back.
So you did like a weird half measure where you blocked email and not phones to stop war?
Right. Why?
Did anyone even do that? Did literally one person be like, here, I'm going live on Twitch to show war footage from Gaza. Did anybody do that? Of like gore?
I mean, people do that shit on social media. Like, you know, when people go live on Facebook during mass shootings or whatever, like it certainly happens, and it's something
right.
I'm
It
sure
does,
they
but
have
it happens everywhere, I think. It's like, it's
100%. And the
threat.
fact that they only did it in this one instance is bizarre.
I mean, I've seen
I don't get it.
Lots of disturbing, gory war footage coming out of the war in Ukraine right now.
Oh, yeah.
They haven't been subject to anything like this. This is the most damning part. This guy wrote Twitch support to ask why can't he sign up, and it says Israel's blocked. So here's what support said. I'm really sorry that you are having issues creating an account. We have reviewed your case thoroughly and can confirm that, unfortunately, you are not eligible to create a Twitch account. As a result, we'll be closing your case at this time. Best wishes, Twitch support. And then there are stories that, so we blocked it, kind of, but not really. And then also we left it blocked for a whole fucking year. We just forgot to unblock a whole country for a whole fucking year.
It's insane.
It's just bullshit. It's like, this happens right after I'm like, I think this platform might have an anti-Semitism problem. And then they're like, yeah. You know what their problem to anti-Semitism on Twitch is? Block Israel so there's less Jews to make fun of.
Oh, true.
They took it.
That's forward thinking.
They took it from a different.
Well, it's worth stating too that it wasn't just it's Israel and Palestine.
Well,
like,
Israel
they just kind of just blacked out that whole section.
I'm pretty sure that like West Bank and Palestine and Israel are on the same like country IP.
Right. They use Israeli IP.
Yeah. So it's like they they didn't have any way to be more specific. But yeah, they blocked Palestinians too.
It's insane. Their justification just doesn't like add up to me. It doesn't really make any sense. They're given reasoning.
Well, it's an outright lie. I mean, it's been proven. They blocked based on country IP, so they lied about that. And then support literally is like, we have thoroughly investigated this. We have talked. They're like, we talked to the CEO and all of our leaders. We showed them all the details. We were as thorough as possible. And we concluded, fuck you, and I'm closing your ticket. You think that was the only message they got from Israelis too? Being like, why can't I make a new account? So it seems to me that somebody back there just was like, fuck Israel, and said block country IP Israel.
Like rogue employee kind of thing?
I mean, at a certain point, maybe it was a rogue employee, but at a certain point, it was allowed. A year? A year? A year? I don't know anything about coding and stuff, but a website this big, you can block a whole country for a year without anybody noticing? I doubt it.
I frankly have no idea.
I really don't think that's possible.
Seems unlikely.
And you'd see, like, if they monitor traffic and stuff, they'd notice a dip. And that
or
would
new
signify that something's wrong.
Yeah,
usually.
Dude. So, okay, that doesn't help the anti-Semitism claim. Here's Dan Clancy. Now we're getting to this scumbag, who I think, I genuinely think this dude must hate Jewish people. Like, there's literally no other explanation at this point. Like I said, it kind of memey. So this motherfucker is now responding. He says, we just posted an explanation of what happened on Twitch support. Please look at this tweet. Very sorry about oversight. It only come to our attention today. No shot. Okay, if you're not racist, then you're incompetent. This just came to our attention today. You are so fucking pathetically incompetent that you didn't notice an entire country blocked for a year. You need to step down. If it's not for racism, it's for incompetency. Like, you need to fucking leave, Dan Clancy. As mentioned in the tweet, it did not affect people using mobile phone verification. Again, it's very sorry. And again, that's an outright lie. It's a lie. He's lying. Twitch support is lying.
How do you know that? The phone verification thing?
There was some
not true?
No. There was some kind of like I don't know what GitHub is, but there's some available code that people were able to analyze that said literally that was code from the website that said country blocked by IP.
Gotcha. And that's separate from like any verification thing. It's just like
just
a hard
email. Yeah, it's everything. Because they're saying we blocked only email signups, but phone signups were allowed in Israel. That it was that's just it's flat out wrong. And I mean, here it says they got community noted here and here. It says both email registration and phone registration were blocked. I'm supposing this is evidence of that. He says, hey, Dan Clancy, about the mobile signups working thing. Sure doesn't fucking seem like it. Thank God we took recordings before you did damage control. Attaches a video showing that mobile signups were not working in Israel. Okay, let's see. So I guess this is someone from Israel or Israel. Yeah, here's an Israeli area code or country code.
Zion lover.
Zion loves Sabra. Putting in his info, making a password, all this. The phone number is Israeli.
You know, you could just put in a random date there.
Yeah.
Just a little note for next time. They don't really care.
And then, they're inspecting the code on this page. Okay, so this is interesting.
So this would be a script being triggered, I think.
So at this point, they're able to see what's going on here. And on the back, it says verification failed. Wait, hold on. It says, what does it say?
You're going to have to tell me, man.
Yeah, this is some deep level shit.
What we're looking at.
It says, enter SMS code, verification failed. Okay, maybe there's, I don't think we got to the moment yet. Verification code was
no
sent.
Matrix, bro.
This is fucking epic.
All right, get to
This
it.
video could be snappier, I'll be honest. What is even happening? You're just silently... Is there audio?
He's waiting
There's no,
for the packets to arrive.
There's
He
no
might
audio. No
be-
code ever arrives.
Might be waiting for something to trigger. Not sure.
I'm sucked in now. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm committed. The video's not that much longer. No code ever arrives.
I mean, still got a decent ways to go.
Well, if the code's not arriving, we could have ended this video a long time ago. Okay, something gonna happen? Okay, now he's checking. Something more is happening now.
Okay.
So the code didn't arrive. Now we're using email address. Sign up. Sabra Lover. Blocked country IP. There it is. Error description. Blocked country IP.
Okay.
That's pretty conclusive.
And this is when they did it again using the email verification method.
So yeah, this SMS they didn't get.
So that one's pretty clear cut because it actually said.
This one literally says block country IP.
And then the
the
other one-
SMS they didn't get. But blocked country IP. If you're blocking a country's IP, you can't sign up from phone number or email.
Could be technically speaking, it could be specifically set for email only, but who knows?
Also, who signs up with their phone number? Like, that's weird. Everyone signs up with email, right? I mean, I'm sure some do, but yeah,
The vast majority, I'm sure, use email.
So I mean, somebody there blocked Israel for an entire year. Nobody's seemingly noticed until just yesterday.
Dan blocked me.
True.
Even though Israelis have been complaining about it for months, and support told them to fuck off.
Ethan, isn't it also like just illegal to do that without saying that's what you're doing?
It's extremely unethical not to say what they did and to just serve an error message when you try to log in. But it might actually be illegal in some states who have anti-BDS. Is that the acronym? The divestment. So there's anti-divestment laws, which I think are dumb, by the way. People should be able to boycott Israel if they want.
Yeah, no.
But there's certain laws in a lot of states, like 30 states.
California is one.
California is one of them.
Yeah.
That says that you can't discriminate against. I don't know the exact law, but yeah, you can't.
I have no idea how it's
discriminate against Israel.
It just seems extremely shady to like.
Dude,
if you take a stance against Israel, at least say what you're doing. Instead of give them an error and the individuals just think something is wrong with them personally and they don't know what.
It's fucking insane. There's no
Which
other
my
way
first
to say
thought when I saw all this, I was like, well, surely, there's other instances of this. They've probably blocked signups in Russia, right? Because of all the sanctions and everything. And apparently they haven't, which is kind of crazy.
Even in Russia, which is on literally a government embargo list, they can still use the website and sign up. They just can't monetize their content.
Right. So they can't They
They
can't
can sign
make money
up,
on Twitch anymore.
They can
because
make
of the
accounts. They can
sanctions.
stream even, I think. They just can't make money.
They definitely can stream because there's Russian streamers. Like there's a big segment of Twitch.
Once
Russian
again,
streamers.
Russia is on an official embargo list, barring American companies from working with them.
Even if you just take it at face value of it was exactly what Twitch said, that they temporarily put this thing in an effort to contain gore posts or whatever and then forgot about it for a year. At a minimum, that's like stunning incompetence for like a giant company like Twitch, right? Like that level of fuck up. So even if you're being extremely charitable to them, this is not a great look.
Even if you're being extremely charitable, you still have to take into account the support emails. People said, I can't sign up. What's the deal? And they said, we investigated the matter and you're uneligible.
Right, yeah.
And the
We
Israeli
thoroughly investigated.
the Israeli streamer said he's already tweeted about it months ago.
Yeah,
at them.
no, I showed it months ago, back in November.
So-
He was already talking about it.
What the hell are they doing over there? Crazy.
I really hope this turns into a giant scandal for them, because there is unchecked fucking. It seems like institutionalized.
So Sneeko just got banned like 2 hours ago, which very well could be because of the pressure they were feeling from all of this discourse or whatever. I guess we should find out what it was that he was banned for. But I mean,
but why was he unbanned to begin with?
I agree. It's
even for a day.
This stage,
somebody made the conscious decision to go and unban him.
Yeah, I mean, he is very, very vocally, doing Holocaust denial and all kinds of just absolutely insane shit. Why would you want that on your platform? Like, it's crazy.
Well, they platform rape denial.
Platform all kinds of things, I guess.
And I'll say this, Dan Clancy.
I mean, YouTube too. Like, we're talking mostly about Twitch because just the way it's gone. But I mean, like, YouTube unbanned him as well, and then like rebanned him. What are we doing?
Really
here?
surprised me. I don't know what the fuck that was about. That doesn't happen. I don't ever hear that. Like, oh, you got unbanned all of a sudden. Like, it's very odd. Very odd. But again, Dan Clancy has stated his favorite streamer on the website is Hassan. And he did this really weird, pathetic video where he made the employees wish him a happy birthday. Actually, let me pull that up because it's so weird.
Can I say for the Sneeko thing, I have to confirm it, but I think he was originally banned on YouTube at least for COVID misinformation.
Happy birthday.
Right. That makes sense. Of course, he's always saying the worst thing at the time for whatever's happening.
Whatever the worst take is.
The most fucked up thing.
Yeah.
So here, Dan Clancy fucking sent Hassan this on his birthday. Can you imagine the cuck? Sorry, I hate to use that word, but like, what the fuck is happening? Like, dude, this is just unprofessional. Like, why? This is like a level of favoritism for someone who's like an extreme partisan on a platform that basically has no dissenting political voices, not even 1%. Hassan is on the homepage of that website every time I go there.
Well, probably because you follow him or something.
Unlogged in.
I'm going to try right now.
He is constantly promoted.
I'm going to try right now.
And if you want to follow politics, if you're on Twitch, he's the only fucking choice. Everyone else has been banned.
Happy birthday to you.
Listen to this.
Okay, I don't know if it's an IP thing, but it's literally the first channel suggested.
Show it. That's what I'm saying.
Could that just be because we've seen? I mean, it's literally the top suggestion. Yeah.
It's every fucking time I go, his channel is right there on the top.
I really thought I was going to disprove you right now, but well, so technically it's Buckfoozle, but it's this and it's this, and this is in an incognito window. But again, could it still be?
He is
suggesting based off of the IP.
He's the most viewed live streamer live right now.
Yeah, because they keep putting him at the top fucking page every day.
Yeah, but yeah.
And what's crazy is there's nobody on the entire platform to call him out. Nobody. They've all been banned. Nobody. There is not a single dissenting voice with his fucking straight up radical, anti-American, anti-Semitic, fucking pro-China, pro-Russia, pro-terrorism takes. This is fringe, psychotic shit that is not normal. And it is the only acceptable voice on Twitch. Explain that to me. How is there not one dissenting voice on that entire platform? And this has really contributed to a lot of extremism being normalized. Is because young people are on Twitch, they go to Hassan and they think this is normal. And it's the only option. You can't even click over to someone else who's like, actually, this is why Hassan's wrong. It doesn't exist. It literally doesn't exist. That's fucking crazy, dude. Here's this dipshit fucking weirdo. Pervert, too, by the way, which I'll show you guys. Dan Clancy sent this to Hassan on his birthday. These people don't want to be here.
Happy birthday to you.
He got all these fucking people up out of their desks to wish Hassan a happy birthday. I have never seen him do this for another streamer, by the way. This is cringe as fuck. Does the CEO want to fuck him? Like, what's happening? He's not going to fuck you, dude.
Happy birthday to you.
Bro, we're never beating the Hassan runs Twitch allegations.
There you
after
go.
This.
See, he's self-aware.
Why is it on the homepage? Why is it the only political voice?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think you say that the Dan Clancy guy says he's his favorite streamer.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, it's good to have the CEO as your friend, I guess.
Oh, there's a Hamilton song about that. It must be nice to have Washington on your side. How's that go, Olivia? Washington on your side?
You know how this felt because you and Susan, rest in peace, were super tight.
It's great.
You know how that is.
But imagine I'm like, yeah, like so. The
like all this memes, but like
so
for
actually,
real.
the Nazis Churchill was the real villain, and the Nazis were actually not as bad as everyone thinks. And that's on the front page, and anyone that disagrees gets banned.
Imagine if Susan sent you a happy birthday video
and made everybody stand up and start fucking. These people are working. Why are you making them do this, man?
This is crazy. Oh my god! Like the most rabid Redditors just clipped it.
But here's the thing: he acts like it's crazy, but it's actually not. It's not. I mean, he's outright said it.
And they're gonna be like, the most rabid Redditors just clipped this, and they're gonna use this permanently to be like, see, I told you, he's got banning powers.
Happy birthday. I don't think Hassan has banning powers. I think they're tipping the scale to promote him, his political ideology, and to squash other dissenting voices, no matter how fucking slightly they vary from him. Because I'm the bad guy. I have the same exact political beliefs as Hassan, except I don't think the 8 million Jews who were born there should be evacuated from their country. I don't think Israel should be annihilated as a country. And that's the only place that we separate. So we're basically about identical except for like 1%. And look how I'm treated by Hassan, his community, all of his like-minded people. And look how fucking anti-Semitism is handled by them. It's just way too many coincidences.
Birthday, dear Hassan. This is crazy.
Happy birthday.
It is crazy. What a nightmare. That's literally a nightmare. If I got that, I think I'd have closed it immediately and erased it.
A lot of people are like, oh, well, Jenks are...
Well, he did seem aware. I mean, I guess his mistake
what
was
else is
probably
he gonna
playing that
say?
on stream, wasn't it? Probably should have just kept that one in the inbox, buddy.
What else is he going to say? You know what I mean? Yeah, also, this, I don't know. I don't know what this counts for, but it's certainly another piece on the pile. So Israel, the word Israel is considered an invalid word when you're trying to make an account. Usually from Israel.
You know what?
It says it's offensive. But hold on, before you answer.
Yeah.
So Israel's offensive. I can see that, right? But why does then both Palestine and Hamas are acceptable? This guy's name is I Love Hamas 123. That works.
Jesus Christ. I have to say,
this I agree. It's a little whatever.
Disallowing Israel in the name is probably to prevent more anti-Semitism than it is anti-Semitic in of itself.
Hamas?
Let's be real.
Yeah, probably, maybe. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. It's just a little fucking.
I get it. It's another one for the pile or whatever. But that one, I don't know. Like, I'm sure there were plenty of people trying to make. And I mean, you've played video games online. You know how it is. There's like it's completely normalized to see like anti-Semitic names and shit.
It's not our strongest evidence. I mean, our other evidence is so strong, so powerful. We don't need I love Hamas 123 on our side.
I'm not gonna say that. It's fucking crazy.
Don't clip that. Yeah. Well, apparently that's dope. It's by Hassan, and in his community, I Love Hamas 123 is just another member of his community. I'm being real. They posted a fucking a memorial to Yahya Sinwar, a literal fucking mass murdering terrorist, psychotic fucking genocider. So I Love Hamas 123 is kind of like should be maybe even his fucking, you know how people are called like Fooper Troopers and stuff? Maybe his fan base should be called I Love Hamas 123. Sorry, I know a lot of you guys watch him, but like listen to what I'm saying. This shit is not fucking normal, okay? And the least that we can do is ask for at least have him engage with the points I'm making in good faith and not allow him to obfuscate and just say like, he's crazy. He just called me anti-Semitic for 2 hours. He needs to talk to a Jewish person. On top of all of that, reminder that Dan Clancy, besides being, in my opinion, a fucking ravenous anti-Semite, There's no other explanation. Like, how is all this possible unless Dan is a ravenous, Nazi adjacent,
Nazi adjacent,
left-wing fascist Jew hater?
Left-wing fascist Jew hater.
That's what I think he is.
Okay.
He's a radical left fascist Jew hater.
I'd be a little surprised to find out that he is that, but
he's a little lenient on anti-Semitism. Of like 20 different
it wouldn't hurt them to maybe take this a little bit more seriously. That's fair.
Well, and then to take it seriously at all. Like right now, like I said, these creators are on stream laughing about what a joke it is. Flaunting the lack of enforcement because they know that they're safe. And their rhetoric gets crazier and crazier and crazier because they're officially sanctioned by Twitch and they know Twitch isn't going to do anything. Look at this creep. Dude, this guy is a fucking pervert. Dan Clancy is showing off a new feature. Look what this fucking creep. Look at this.
You want to explore clips?
That's very nice.
And now you have a clips feed.
1,
okay,
2.
Suppose you want to check out the stories to see what you missed yesterday.
So this is his personal.
Yes, this is his personal login. You can see he's logged in. Let's look at his stories.
And now you're in your stories feed.
Bro, not a single fucking post on his homepage or his stories that isn't young girls. And a lot of them on his platform that he's like somewhat their boss. What a fucking creep, dude.
That's also...
You want to explore clips?
let's just pretend like that was normal.
I saw a funny comment after the last conversation when then you said that maybe simp potentially is a slur or like a word they can't say on Twitch. Somebody said it's because it hit too close to home for him because he's a simp.
He took it personally.
That's why they
There's the dumbest like slur words that you get in trouble for: simp, cracker, and all this shit. But like the way that Zionist is used on Twitch, you can say anything you want about a Jewish person as long as you call him a Zionist instead of a Jew, and you can say anything. In fact, you can be a Houthi terrorist and say, I think all Zionists should be put on spikes from the asshole to the mouth. And that's fucking apparently okay.
Maybe not quite.
There's something wrong here, people.
He did get banned. He did get banned.
Well, he was unbanned.
I know, which is fucking nuts. And then banned again. Which, if we learned anything here today, it's that at the most charitable, the people that run Twitch are the dumbest motherfuckers alive.
Yeah, at the most charitable. We can say that. I'm going to eat some of my fucking Asian pear. That shit is delicious. I love Asian pear.
Can we watch Dan Clancy pile drive that girl onto the floor?
Well, hold on. Hold on. If you think he's a creep, guess what? It happened again.
Again?
Yes! Again! He's doing a demonstration with this streamer.
No.
See clips? Swipe this way and now you're seeing clips.
Look at this shit.
No.
Bro, you are literally disgusting. You disgust me.
Smile.
See clips? Swipe this way and now you're seeing clips.
What even is that?
The clips are, and that's not necessarily the algorithm.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's the algorithm, buddy. If that's the algorithm, that's also weird. Why would that be the first thing you serve people in your algorithm? What a disgusting creep this guy is.
I love the streamer's reaction.
Yeah, I mean,
he's killing me.
The first thing this motherfucker opens. One more time.
You want to see
Katamari's awesome. I love this game. He's playing in the back.
Was playing it recently.
One of the best.
I love it.
It's great.
In terms of like casual games, that's got to be one of the best ever.
Yep.
So satisfying.
With you.
Clips? Swipe this way and now you're seeing clips. The clips are, and that's not.
Let's get this man a new job. Let's get him working in Pornhub or somewhere else where he can indulge in his fantasies. He can. He has an excuse to watch porn at least all day at work.
Research.
I didn't want to tee you up too much, but when I looked up his Wikipedia page this morning, just out of curiosity, and I did notice that
he used Yeah, I did know that.
You know who else used to work for NASA?
Who?
A lot of Nazis.
That's true.
Oh.
He's Operation Paperclip, dude.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Good point, Dan. And he's old too.
It's true.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, after World War
With
II, there was a scramble. They played Hungry Hippos, trying to grab Nazi scientists with the USSR who could get the most. Specifically rocket scientists, because they were the most advanced at it, and that they went on to be a bunch of key people in the American space program.
Well, Einstein was
He was a German.
He didn't work for the Nazis, though.
No, I
he
know,
was
but
a refugee.
he was German, right?
He was German as well, yeah.
Yeah. Those
They had a lot of
German
good
scientists don't
back
fuck
then.
around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love that picture of Einstein in women's shoes. Like, he does not give a fuck, dude.
With the slippers?
He's got his legs
He's wearing
crossed. He's got
slippies?
the women's slippers on. Hold on. It's such gangster shit. Einstein in women's shoes. Wait till you see this. You're going to lose your mind. Look at this motherfucker. Look how casual this dude is
Serving.
playing.
He's serving, dude.
He's for the girlies.
Yes. He has
Dude,
dressed
this man was
to impress.
living 200 years in the future. This was from 1939.
Crazy.
This guy is like unbelievably fucking influential. And
He's so U-coded. E equals MC Slay, right?
Exactly.
Right. The E stands for Ethan because we're so lined up. So I'm with you, girl. I love Einstein. What a great guy. Okay, so where's the body slamming? Did you find that one?
Yes. And I have this is my conspiracy. I'm about to do a 2-hour fucking manifesto right now. Is that they are conspiring to eliminate this footage from the internet, because we looked all over the place this morning for it, and it only exists in one form, which is in GIF form. The video is not on TikTok. It's not on Reddit. It's not on YouTube. It's nowhere. I think he's DMCAing it to like suppress this.
Wow.
So
Which is weird because of all the clips we watched, this one is just an accident.
Yeah, but also is hilarious.
And maybe it's not an accident.
Maybe it's not.
Maybe he's a sex predator who likes hurting women.
Do we know who this is that he pile drives?
Are you opening? Are you sending me?
Could she be Jewish?
It might be an
Is he
anti-Semitic
just
move.
fucking
Hold on.
pile driving Jewish people?
Find out.
Dan?
No, I'm serious. Find out if she's Jewish. This was a hate
well,
crime.
I can't again. It's like
there's a reason he's
it's like
trying to hide
nuked
this
off the
video.
internet.
There's a reason,
Oh
and it's
my
not
God.
because they had an accident. There's a deeper thing going on here. He is Dr. disrespecting himself.
Here, I just it's so annoying because auto embeds in Discord, but I just you got it. You got it.
By the way, yeah, I got you. Dan Clancy is my new enemy number one. I am prepared to be sued by him.
Oh no.
Until
Don't
he
need another
resigns or is
billionaire.
fired, Dan Clancy is fucking. He hurts women. See, you can't. That's not even defamatory. It's literally true. Wait, was that his idea? Okay, hold on. I thought they rehearsed that. That was his idea. She didn't ask.
Well,
him
we
to
don't
do
have
that.
the audio because the video is being suppressed.
Hold on.
Oh, we do have the audio. Never mind.
Was that her? Was that pre-rehearsed or was that his idea? Guys, clip this, share it. They're trying to hide this video for a
They
reason.
don't want you to know. Wait, we should listen carefully to the beginning. What
Okay.
she's saying there.
Okay.
When she tees it up.
Let me go back.
What is-
Guys, I am not a trained professional. Don't try this at home.
Oh, she said, "I'm not a trained professional.
Okay.
Don't try this at home."
Okay, so yeah, this was like a setup thing. Yeah.
Okay.
I heard I'm from Bethlehem.
Did you hear that? You got your headphones on?
Yeah.
She's from Bethlehem.
Let me do these. Oops.
Also, just his whole vibe is so lecherous and
The
creepy.
vibes are
and
majorly
just
off.
creepy,
with Dan
weird,
Clancy.
fucking
Major
horrible
red flags.
vibes.
Yeah.
Red flags on your body.
Right. Why are they trying to hide this clip? Like, it's not that bad. It's funny, but it's an accident, right?
It's weird, man. Because when it happened, I saw it all over Reddit or something, and yeah, 3 of us. We all tried to find it this morning, and it's zapped off the internet.
Well, so now we're coming to part.
The angels threw her down and made sure she was not coming back.
Now we're coming to part 2, which is Rogan is basically.
Did you say we're coming to part 2?
That's correct, Dan.
Oh my God.
We're 2 hours and 10 minutes into the show.
Well, part 2 is actually pretty short.
Okay. It's a short part 2.
So like 40 minutes?
There's only 4 things.
Okay.
There's one clip.
I'll let you cook. You do what you got to do.
Oh, no, there's 2 clips and 2 images.
So would you say that this, maybe we've already passed part 2, one of the earlier
This
sections
is the
could be part
epilogue.
2, and this is, yeah.
Epilogue.
I like the sound of that.
I got to pee, though, so.
Son of a.
I'm about to take a pee-a-log.
Okay, well.
You guys don't want to
You had
miss
us
this
turn
part.
off the chat, so I don't have any super chats to read, so.
Definitely don't want to miss this part, because this is where it gets good.
This is where it gets good, huh?
Yeah. Finally.
What have we been doing?
Where's my phone?
Oh, I have it.
Why?
Because you gave it to me to change all those links.
I was like,
My
do
bad.
you not
Now,
trust me?
Put that phone down.
Okay.
I just
Everybody
ate
look at
a.
your
Oh,
phone
thank you
right
for
now?
doing that, Dan. It worked.
It worked. You're welcome.
I just ate a steak from Tender Greens.
From Tender Greens?
So fucking good. Holy moly.
You
That,
got what?
Salad, some mashed potato, fucking gravy. They got it all, dude. Grilled bread. Damn.
Toast?
Shout out to Tender Greens, I guess. You know that boar's head meat infection we were talking about has pushed, unprompted. I have never been pushy in our entire relationship about my vegetarian diet.
Yeah.
I don't push it on anybody, including Allison.
Uh-huh.
That boar's head story freaked her out. She's trying. She's going veggie right now.
What was the outcome for the boar's meat?
Yeah, it was listeria, which I went
that's
down
no
this
big
interesting little rabbit hole I was unaware of, that because I was like, listeria, like Listerine? And then I looked it up, and it's because there was a dude named Listerine.
Oh.
Or Listerine.
Lester.
That it's fucking named after.
Like the mouthwash? Listerine?
The mouthwash. It's named off of Lister.
Speaking of creepy names.
Joseph Lister. Here he is. Throw him up. He's kind of creepy looking.
Yeah.
I mean, no hate. Not to be disrespectful to Joseph
like Dan
Lister
Clancy.
here. But yeah, Joseph Lister here. We have him to thank for the wonderful invention of
toothpaste?
mouthwash.
Oh,
No, mouthwash specifically.
Right.
But he I don't know. Anyways, he also has a disease named after him.
He must have had a fucked up
That always
smelling.
sucks, right?
He must have had a fucked up smelling mouth if he invented mouthwash. Or maybe his
Maybe.
wife.
Well, and then he did something about it. That's we appreciate that.
Or maybe his wife or something.
Mr. Lister.
Also, quick shout out to the Dodgers. That was a fucking amazing game.
They are going to the World Series, and I knew it as soon as they won because fireworks started going off everywhere in the city of Los Angeles. It was fucking insane.
It's so psychotic. My
Yeah.
windows rattle
Yeah.
when they
same.
go off. Insane.
Yeah, here we go. Listeria is going around. So if you got some boar's meat deli shit in your fridge, you might want to think about throwing that out before you eat it.
It's such a fucking shame because the shit is very good.
Me?
The boar's head,
boar's
turkey,
head.
roast beef.
Oh, I thought
This
boar.
brand that we're talking about.
I thought you guys were talking about boars.
Yeah, they got
no, not
boar-
actual
they got
boar's
boar meat.
heads.
I
They,
like
they
boar.
probably sell that too. I don't know. They sell all kinds of shit.
Boar meat.
Boar is great.
You've eaten boar?
Yeah. That's the pig, right? Wild pig.
Yeah.
I guess it's
Yeah.
just pig, right?
It is just wild tasting pig. It has a little bit of a
Alfredo,
wild
come here.
flavor.
Come here, buddy. Come on. You're not Alfredo. You're Ducky.
Oh,
Come here.
I return.
Come here.
Thank you, my people.
They're all. You're like Snow White right now, Olivia.
I look like Snow White?
No.
Thank you.
Oh, the doggies
Olivia.
are on her.
I know. I look really good today. Thanks for
No,
saying
not
that.
you.
Very white complexion. Beautiful. Thank you. I got my cute thing in my hair. By the way, to people who want a fun show, Friday we are continuing the Twilight reviews.
Friday, not Wednesday?
Because I want Hila to participate.
We're not going to make this fucking Halloween deadline that we arbitrarily set and really has nothing to do with Twilight.
Well, I guess we'll just have to arbitrarily move it.
We can't.
It could be
we
fall
can't do
movies.
that, dude. Can't
They
do
could
that.
be fall movies, Dan.
Yeah, I mean, right. We just said that because there's like vampires and shit, so it seems spooky for Halloween month, but it's not really like a Halloween movie.
I'm actually excited for New Moon because apparently, from what you guys are saying, I'm going to hate this one even more. I'm excited for that. It's worse than the first one.
Yeah. Well, Nate said that, right? He said it's the worst one, Nate.
I don't like it.
I think
Yeah.
Amy backed him up on that one.
Yeah, well,
I mean, you have to watch it. There's a lot of aspects about it that you'll be very vocal on.
it's the werewolf one, right? Like it's the one that's the first one's mostly about the vampires, and this one's mostly about the werewolves.
Yeah, this one goes deep on the werewolf lore.
Werewolves are just not as cool as vampires. I hate to say it.
I don't know.
Just kind of
yeah,
inherently.
Yeah, they're very like one-dimensional. The
Yeah.
vampires you can do so much with.
Yeah, there's a lot of kind of like
Also, they're
aspects
hot.
to
I
the
don't want
lore.
to fuck a werewolf.
Well, a lot of people like the Wolfman trope for whatever reason.
Yeah, hold that thought till you watch the movie, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair enough. I've seen that
Yeah.
man shirt. I've seen what he looks like.
They're pretty
shirtless.
fucking hot.
Zach, how's my watch look?
Stunning.
All right, moving on. I got a new watch, you guys. This is the one. This is my watch forever. I'm gonna wear it every day.
Every day?
This is my everyday, bro, watch.
It's every day, bro.
I found the best, most beautiful watch I could.
It is a very nice watch.
This is the one.
I still would never pay more than like $100 for it, but it's very nice.
Ooh.
And that's
It was
why
a
I'll
bit
never
more
have
than
one and you do. You know?
I don't want to talk about it though.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
But how's my watch looking?
I don't want to talk about the price. I don't want to go there. I got it out of a claw machine. Very lucky, Paul. Okay, now we're moving on to this last part here. So here's another thing that highlights what disingenuous fucking losers these people are. Frogan gets in trouble for saying one of the most heinous, ridiculous things I've ever seen. And immediately, her and her cohorts start blaming me for it, saying, oh, it's my fault. Look what you did. Look at this shit. So she went in the midst of all this stuff, and she's trying to be an edgy fucking leftist. She learned it from daddy. And here it is.
I have no pity at all for any fucking soldiers.
Actually, you know what, Nate? Put up the disavow, because this shit is nuts. Did you know vets are a protected group?
Really?
Yeah, it's a protected group.
Like a minority?
Yeah. I swear to God. I look in the Twitch TOS.
Oh, on Twitch.
No, I think they're a
Specifically.
protected group.
In America?
Like, yeah, in America, like by default. Here's a protected
I mean,
characteristic.
culturally, it feels that way. I don't know if they're like.
Google that. I think I'm right. Race, ethnicity, color, caste, national origin, immigration status, religion, sex, gender, gender identity, sexual orientation, disability, serious medical condition. She makes fun of them having PTSD, so she hits that one. And veteran status. So she breaks two rules right now. You guys will see. In the hateful
Yes,
conduct.
veterans are considered a protected class in the United States, meaning employers cannot discriminate against them based on their veteran status due to laws like the Uniform Service Employment.
These
blah, blah,
people
blah,
are
blah, blah, blah.
protected.
I did not know that.
I did not know that either.
No.
So she's breaking two of the criteria for hateful conduct, and she has not been disciplined at all for this. Has she really not been disciplined at all for this yet? That is fucking a massive, massive stain on Twitch's fucking record. It's just so here's the clip before I get too into it. Let me start it
Distress,
over.
thank you so much. I have no pity at all for any fucking soldiers. Distress, thank you so much. I will never have any fucking pity for any fucking soldiers. U.S. military? Boo fucking who? I hope you get PTSD.
Genuinely, I'm not like a simp for the army by any means. I recoiled when I heard that. I was like, oh my God, that's fucking crazy to say. She's eating, silent, but she's about to talk.
You know?
She's better about not chewing the mic than you.
That was very quiet. By the way, yeah, here it is. This is where I saw it. Who owns this company, Pure Leaf? It's literally on the BDS list, and she's sitting here drinking it.
Oops.
It's owned by Pepsi.
What isn't, right?
True.
Actually, Pepsi less so than Coke, right? Coke's the one that owns like fucking half of what we drink.
Even her chat is even like, yo, wishing PTSD on someone is wild. Shout out Sabrina Taylor. She got banned, unfortunately, a second later. I'm kidding. I don't know if she did. Same, zero pity. I don't know how you can forgive endorsing genocide.
I do the ones the ones I'm like whatever about the U.S. soldiers are the ones that like acknowledge that.
Oh yeah, not compared to the PTSD every living person in Gaza. It's like, dude, listen, these people can't get passes for heinous behavior because of what's happening in Gaza. Like, this cannot be used as a shield. What's happening in Gaza is a terrible humanitarian crisis that we should all care about. But not everything bad happening needs to be compared to it and then used as a way to be like, oh, you can't talk about this. I see that all the time by Hassan and everybody. It's like, they're getting shit and they're like, who cares with what's happening in Gaza? And it's like, dude, you're going to have to take accountability. They're like Bibi. They're putting off accountability till the war ends. They're no better. That's a joke. They're not doing.
I don't know.
They're not doing
If I'm
genocide. But Bibi's putting off. He's being charged for corruption, and it's being put off.
I
after
see.
the war.
In that sense, yeah.
Just to clarify. In that sense.
Bibi's probably a little worse.
Yeah, definitely. Guess that was the joke.
It was wrong. They didn't know They didn't know back then. Whatever. You're a good person in my book. Oh my God, Tom! Thank you so much for the 10 gifted. The U.S. military that are like, yeah, like, you know, I did this back then, but now I know it's wrong. Like, I'm changed. Like, fuck imperialism. Fuck this. You don't deserve the PTSD. But like any other motherfucker, you're joining them. You're like, oh my God, I want my fucking Camaro, no student loans. Fuck you. I hope you get PTSD.
Such vile, fucking disgusting language. And here's the thing that's like, these people don't believe in anything. She's like a socialist who's all about like healthcare, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I hope you don't get healthcare." Was that part in here?
You know, I did this back then, but now I know it's wrong. Like I'm changed. Like fuck imperialism. Fuck this.
Is this
you don't
clip
deserve the
cut
PTSD?
short?
But like any other motherfucker, you're joining them. You're like, oh my God, I want my fucking Camaro, no student loans. Fuck you.
Oh yeah, this one's.
I hope you get PTSD.
This one's cut short.
And I hope you get no health insurance when you get back into fucking America.
There you go. I cut it short. So not health insurance for everybody. People I don't like don't get health insurance. And by the way, even like, let's just accept the premise. Let's say that everybody joins the army is like a genocider. Like, except for the ones that realize what they did is wrong. Well, what about the ones that don't realize at this moment that they were wrong, but maybe will realize in like 10 years? Do they get PTSD? Also, to just go after like 18-year-old kids with zero fucking prospects in life. Like, people don't join the army because it's a great prospect. Most people join the army because they have zero other options in life. It preys on poor young people to, you know, fill these roles, and just to go after these people is just antithetical to this whole socialist belief. Like, you're going after young people who are a victim, probably you could argue, of capitalism, And like to her, it's like, no PTSD for all you guys and no health care. It's fucking pathetic. It's pathetic. These people are so hateful. They're so mean-spirited. Zero accountability, man. Nothing's happened to her, really. And so this clip has gone mega viral, as you can imagine, on Twitter. It's being shared by all the like huge like cop guys and military guys. And you can imagine that she's getting a ton of hate from ultra-conservative fucking crazy people.
Yeah, they don't like when you disrespect the troops.
I say this. Twitch,
they don't take kindly to that.
I tell you what, they may not care about anti-Semitism, but Americans sure as hell care about their veterans. At least in theory.
Well, insofar as they can attack leftists about it, yeah.
Yeah. But like, and then once again, the problem isn't even her. It's that Hassan, who is like the leader of this whole political movement on Twitch, runs defense on her, is an apologist for her, is constantly picking her. When I had problems with her, it was always, oh, Ethan needs to sit down because she's a woman with a HUD job, so you should just sit down and let her say anything you want about her. They are elevating this girl. This girl had a 45-minute panel at TwitchCon. Which, by the way, she used that time to fucking be anti-Semitic. She doubled down on it, by the way. And this is what I'm saying. Oh, yeah, and just one more time to disavow these people who are going after her. People are sending her hate and shit. I'm sure some come from our community just by a numbers thing. But, like, I think the vast majority of those coming from conservative circles. And I want to say that that shit is not cool. That's terrible. I don't like the way that they're trying to weaponize this and to make it seem like Arabs are like some type of way or inferior or whatever the fuck Asmongold said. That is not where I'm coming from. And I don't like those people either. And I don't want them here. Okay? But so here's the part that pissed me off. A day passes. People are upset. Twitch does nothing. I mean, she literally broke 2 of their hateful conduct rules in one moment against veterans and people with mental illness. Not even a 1-day ban. And now she's back on her stream.
Any other motherfucker, you're joining them.
Laughing about how people are upset by it. Because Dan Clancy, the Nazi, fucking anti-Semite, refuses to enforce their policy if the target's a Jew.